Alrighty everybody, welcome back to my channel. You'll notice some things have changed. I obviously changed my setup here. This is how I'm racing now on a flat screen. So I have my screen in front of me, but right now with the stream and everything, I'm just going to put the screen in front of me and I'm going to play in VR today because I haven't played in VR in quite a bit. And I'm also not allowed to drive for 90 days or whatever, so I'm kind of just wanting to just experience like being inside the car. For this week's challenges, let's back up here because it's saying they're done, but I know they're not. And my headset seems like it's gonna die too, so I brought a USB cable, but for right now I don't have it plugged in. Well, we'll start with this European Sunday Cup on Watkins Glen Short. Looks like they want a 400 pp. But then the car recommended is a 477. So let's rock this TT Quattro to start. Let me make sure my speech chat is up so if you guys do say something, I can see that and hear that. Kind of close. I'm actually going to turn the HUD off completely because I had it on for the time trials. Kind of a squirrely car, really. I'm so sorry you guys, but I also realized just now that my wheel settings aren't set correctly, so that's why it feels a little weird. think it's lost tracking a little bit there. Alright, too easy. Yeah, it's kind of glitching out as far as where it's tracking, but that car has kind of a weird interior. My biggest concern with changing this setup was that the VR headset wouldn't be able to track with this screen in front of it but it's got pretty much the same thing on it all the time, so it should be able to do it. Alright, let's move on to this one here. Japanese 550. Let's do this car. I don't know why this car looks so ridiculous. Must be how I tuned it. What's going on, chat? What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. I don't even know where I got this card, honestly. Barely, I don't know the track very well. That's my worst section right there for sure. It keeps moving me in a really weird position to where like I am like looking down here for some reason, and I don't know why it's doing that. I hope that this permanent setup, see that? It's just moving by itself. I don't understand that. I don't know. Hey, what's going on? Thanks. I might just turn the screen off, honestly, but... Or I could just switch the setup over here. Give me 1 second. I don't want this tracking to continue to be a problem. So... It's like disrupting my race. I'm noticing it multiple times when it's happening, so... We'll just do something like that, and then this will like be all messed up looking, but I'll fix it. We'll just throw this off, and then hopefully it'll work. Maybe I should just leave it on with the screen on, because I don't want it to disconnect the screen from the PlayStation. Alright, let's try this again and see if it doesn't jock around, because you can all see here too where it's doing it, and it's really messing with me, honestly. It would be nice to have that screen right in front of me and be able to see the chat, but I could hear the chat. So, it is what it is. I shouldn't have got cocky with it. I knew that was my bad corner and I just did it anyway. Right on the last corner of the race too. Gotta hate yourself for that one. Oh, at least there's one more lap. I could maybe catch up. No, that was it. Okay, cool. Well, hopefully this is just fixed now though. And that won't happen again, because that was pretty bad, honestly. Man, I was 100% winning, but it's whatever. I don't think the sound's coming through for the chat. Now that I think about it, after this, I'll switch my sound source because I don't think it's set correctly. What is it doing? Why? Okay, let me change. I'm not seeing any here. This is GT7. Not sure what's awful, but I'll take the awful, I guess. And I need to have the chat in my head. I downshifted into second, and then the clutch like delayed itself. For really no reason that I can think of, and then it just totally crashed me because of that. So I apologize. I'm gonna have to restart this whole race again. It's really annoying. I'm chilling. I just don't know what he thinks is awful. I mean, I did crash a couple times. I downshifted into second that time, so I guess you could say that's awful, but I didn't mean to. I don't care though, whatever. I'm just chilling. I'm trying to get all these done. I was in first place and then I can't remember what I changed. I changed some crap. Some of my lines are pretty bad, like that one's bad, and then the one I go through that really bad right turn gets me every time. This one, this is my like worst turn in this whole track. Alright, we're gonna redeem ourselves this time. I appreciate people for sticking around. It's a definite learning curve. Like, I have people come over, I have a second steering wheel, and it's hard. I mean, my girlfriend had this, one of her friends over yesterday, and she tried it, and she was pretty good at it, actually. This one's Gran Turismo 7. I do play Assetto Corsa also. I just set it up to where I could play flat screen games because all I had really was this VR headset to play, and my steering wheel was faced against the wall and stuff. I've been playing Forza also, the new motorsport one. Okay, we gotta get past this last first place guy. Yeah, the controller's really fun on both Forza and Gran Turismo, honestly. You don't have to get the controller, or I mean the wheel. I think for VR it's pretty necessary to have a good time, honestly. But I played without the steering wheel when I first got the VR, just with the controller, and it was actually pretty fun. You wouldn't think so, but... Yeah, I was doing the regular screen the last few days, and I don't have as much depth perception on the regular screen, so it makes it more difficult. Oh, damn, I hate this corner so much. But we're gonna redeem ourselves. We're gonna beat this NSX. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Come on! Jesus, that was so close, dude. Peace out, bro. Have an awesome day. Hope you're off work soon. Barely. I think Forza has better sounding cars. It really just depends on the car though, but I think generally that Forza has better sounding cars. After playing both games back to back the last few days, I think that Forza has like a little bit, I can't tell if it's more unrealistic or more realistic handling. Where like the car will slide as a front wheel and you can kind of like grip out of it. But in this game, you're pretty much cooked, it seems like, if you get really twisted up. But this one doesn't twist you up as much. Forza does tend to throw you in the pits a little bit more. Let's see here. Nordschleife, 2 laps, what, 600 cars, yeah? 600. What do you guys think? You guys want to see? I'll leave this one up to you guys because it's pretty much all the same. You guys want to see the Golf, the Type R, or the G70 Genesis? Which one of those three would you guys think would be coolest? I have the T598, and then I have the TH8S, TH8A, TH8A. Shifter. I got a little bit of mods on that, and then this doesn't work for Gran Turismo, but this is a USB handbrake, just one of those Amazon ones. I use it for like drift and rally and stuff like that. But this is just a stock rim that came with it. I'd love to get the 32R Evo one. Any votes on the car? Type R. I got one for Type R. Any other votes? As far as cars go. We got the Genesis G70, we got the Type R, and then we had the Golf 7, I believe. Golf 7. We'll do the Type R. We'll see what we can do. Thank you, brother. The BMW would be good too. I don't know if it's at the right performance level though, is it? One second here. don't know it does either. That'd be cool though. You know what Chevy car would be cool? I don't know that they have. Is I always, when I was a kid, I wanted the Chevy Cobalt SS. That car was cool. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I'm much more into the Chevy Cobalts and stuff than like the Focuses. Look out, man. Come on now. You play this game or you play any other games too? I feel like the American cars are a little bit more forgiving in this game than Forza and stuff. Forza, I can't even drive those things, dude. Let's try to catch up to this guy, man. Don't do it. Hello. Whoa. Yeah, it's kind of a grandpa car for sure. The new one's cooler though. I will say, I think the new one is like, they knew it was the grandpa car, you know? Then they just turned it into a dad car though, not a grandpa car. Right on. Yeah, I just started getting into the Forza again. I really wish I had VR because that would really keep me into it. But I think I already mentioned I have a second wheel that I used when I first started. And I have that just kicking around in an Xbox. So I downloaded Forza on the Xbox. So hopefully when people come over they could race. At least that game. I felt like the odds are a little bit fairer because I don't have a VR headset in that game, so I'm not going to get like some depth advantage, you know? It's my car, but just faster right there. You're good on fuel, yeah? Oh no. It's a nice car. I would totally love to have one of these in real life. I mean, look at that thing. Look at that thing. Subi gang. Okay, we got one more lap to get in front of all these other cars now. Their cars are clearly faster, but yeah, you definitely have to have a baseball cap on that says Corvette Racing. It's like mandatory. And then some New Balances. And then, like, whenever anything serious happens, you gotta switch to your readers. And pull the readers out. Whoa, Porsche boy. You little punk. We're Nordschleifing all over this place. Come on, let's go. I need the first place. Supra. I will after this, yeah. Okay. Bad shift. Okay, I think I'm in first place. I don't want to get too cocky with it because I'm not 100% sure. So I just gotta try to keep my pace here, and that's not gonna involve going into the grass, so let's try not to do that anymore. And let's try not to lock up the brakes too bad. Let's go, Honda. This thing's slick. Wow, that sounds awesome. Yeah, that's a really cool car. Coolest car I ever had, and it's not even that cool, was the Kia Forte GT they got. It's 1.8 turbo. It's like 200 horsepower. It was pretty fun. Kind of like a GTI or something. I got an itch on my face and I can't itch it. Yeah. I feel you, brother. There's no manuals really. I mean, unless you want a sports car. That's why I got that GT, because I thought it was like going to be the last manual Kia, really, in America. Maybe they'll bring it back, though. But I don't think people appreciate manuals. I mean, even people I know who could drive manuals say like, oh, won't you get sick of driving around? And I'm like, not really, man. It just is like it's so auxiliary to me at this point that it's just not even a big deal, you know? I always watch these videos back, and in the moment I think I'm really nailing it, and then when I watch these videos back I always think to myself, I could have pushed it a lot harder here and I could have pushed a lot harder there, but I can't tell if it's like my perception at the time when I was racing was correct, or if me watching the videos back I think I could just go harder. Yeah, there's somebody up there. I thought this whole time, I'm like, I bet you I'm not in first place, though. I'll take what I get in this car, though, because that was pretty clean. This is Gran Turismo 7. I wish Forza Motorsport had the VR. Or that they would even allow people to mod it like other games. No, this is Gran Turismo 7. Second place, third place. Okay, well, I did the challenge, but how far behind was I? 20 seconds? That's crazy. Okie dokie, we move on to next. Mission challenge. Not really sure if it just wants me to try to get the maximum speed. Okay. Try it one more time. I started out in the wrong gear, so. So close. That's crazy. One more time, one more time. One. Oh, you did? Yo! Let's get it. I love it. Alright. It's good enough for me. Good enough for me. This is Gran Turismo 7. On PlayStation 5. Alright, the GR1 cars are so ridiculous, dude. This is so hard, but we'll do it. Yeah, Roblox. Roblox! I gotta put the HUD on so I can see when my tires are going out, you guys. Apologize for that, but that it is what it is, and that's all that it is. Alright, sorry, give me one more chance here. This car is super, super crazy when you put the gas on. This car is terrifying, bro. Maybe I would be better off just getting one of these TDIs or something. I'm just being way too much of a wussy. This is the newest update on the Gran Turismo 7. Hey, we can probably go one more lap, then we're gonna have to pit. I don't know what place that'll put us in if we have to pit this early, but whatever. Yeah, this game is by far the best just sit down, play a VR racing game experience there is, 100% without a doubt. And I've tried pretty much all of them. So I haven't tried Automobilista 2, which is supposed to be a really good one too though. I don't want to risk it. I'm going to go ahead and take the pits here. Uno momento. Let me pick this thing up. Okay, hopefully we just don't have to stop again, and that'll help. We'll go lean for this first lap. Then we'll put it back up to 4. A little bit leaner that you go, it's a little bit easier to control too, so I don't want to get used to it being on 6. Bad corner there. Appreciate you, Jake. Was it Jake? Is that literally your name? You're able to get that? That's crazy. Okay, we're pulling into this lap here with 4 laps of fuel left. We'll probably stay on 6 here for a second. Try to manipulate the pitting in our favor a little bit. I'm just thinking 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that's 5 laps, so I'll try to stay in here. Kind of a workout, to be honest. Bet you thought I was gonna miss that one. That's because I thought I was gonna miss that one, so. How we looking? We got probably just enough fuel to win if we don't pit. So let's try to do a no pit strategy here. Try to shift up earlier on the last couple laps. Just trying to conserve a little bit of fuel by shifting a little early. Take advantage of this draft. We should be okay with fuel, I'm thinking. We do this right. Let's get a nice draft going. What's going on, brother? It's the F3500 GT. This is the GR1 prototype race. I like the other camera angle too, though, right? Do you guys like the other camera angle? I like the VR, but I was a little worried because I think they pretty much have figured out, and we'll confirm it now, but I think what I've been having is seizures, and I didn't know if I was like excited by this. It doesn't seem like it, but you never know, you know what I mean? I just gotta get that podium, bro. This is ridiculous. Okay, we're gonna put on the power a little bit more just in hopes to get into the podium here. We got more than a lap of fuel, so. I just gotta be careful because my reflexes are for a car that's been on the leanest fuel settings, so I don't want to push the car too much and spin out. Come on. The chances are not looking super great for me unless I can get through this chicane and kick their ass. Cooked, buddy. Okay, maybe just a more fuel efficient car or something. Damn. Well, shucks. What do you guys think? Maybe we'll just switch to a GR1 car instead of this formula car. Oh. I probably could have been more fuel efficient too with just leaving it on lean at the beginning of the race, but 950. Let's try this car. Let me get a little drink of this soda pop. I appreciate everybody for being here and all the people who have subscribed. It's really awesome. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I usually drive for a job and I'm having seizures and they told me I can't drive for like 3 months, so I might try focusing on this YouTube thing a little bit more. I don't know. But as it stands now, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. Let me throw down on one more of these for the, let's get the Daytona juices flowing. It's not quite Skull, baby, but it'll do. Got the barbecue, we're doing a cookout. Alright, let's try this again. This car I'm doing, I feel like a little better, but we'll just see when we pit. Because I'm caught up more positions. This car is so ridiculously loud. I almost feel bad for you guys. I can do a different pit strategy with this car, and I think that'll be the advantage that I have. I don't know how I lived through that, to be honest. Pretty much have to pit after this arm. I appreciate you. Okay, we're gonna fuel up here and then we're gonna put it on maybe 3. We're gonna do the rest of the race on 3 and see what we can do here. Yeah, that's just a Formula 1 car with some stuff on it. Whoa. Might get a penalty for that one. Take advantage of any shaking and bacon. Yeah, for sure. For sure, dude. Gotta manage your fuel and everything in these races, man. Do you guys have like a go-to GR1 car that you know like gets you wins every time or anything like that? The fuel map I'm on, I just can't really afford to go any harder. Thank you so much for subscribing, you guys. I really appreciate it. Damn, dude, I don't know, man. Like, this is rough. This is hard. I do have the difficulty on hard, but these are always the hardest races for me. The 950s. We got one more lap to really make it count here. I gotta switch to lean for just a second here so I can recoup some fuel. Hey, what's up, guys? This is the Red Bull competition, X 2014, I think. Maybe the 2019, I'm not really sure. It's basically just a Formula 1 car with bearings on it. I think we might even get worse place than we got last time. Oh, literally ran out of fuel. Bruh, this is ridiculous. I was even worse off that time. Okay, let me take a uno momento break. Give me just one. Let me just get some something to drink. I'm a little hot, so give me uno momento, por favor. And then I will come back. I will get a third place. I gotta beat this challenge. Yeah, I know. I appreciate it, man. It's hard, actually. Ever since I switched the difficulty to hard, which, to be fair, once I started streaming and everything, I really thought I was on hard this whole time. But once I switched to hard, dude, it's been pretty difficult. We got pizza. We got all sorts of goodies. What's up, Shay Shay Motors? Whipping sleds. Whoa. Got that belly coming in. What's good, everybody? All right. We got the sody. Let me just recoup here. It gets kind of hot, you know? But this is the last race. We can do it. Let me turn on this screen here and get the car all ready to go. Because I think the best strategy is to use that car that I used the first time, but then go lighter on the fuel the first time through. Maybe not, but maybe. That, or if there's a TDI, then we're probably good, or some kind of hybrid or something. Might be time to just buy a hybrid here, because, yeah, I mean, let's see. Sorry, this thing's tripping. Oh, don't leave. No, I'm gonna be racing in a second here. Let me just get a different car, because I might get a TDI. I think it'll just have better gas mileage. It's a flat one. It looks like this. I'll show you what the Earth looks like. You ready? Oh, man. Remember these things? I know you guys remember these things. Huh? That's what it looks like. This is what the Earth looks like. No. I'm just joshing. Alright, let's get my bald ass back in here. I gotta get the TDI first though. Dun, 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 dun. You guys like pizza? Man, is this car still not good enough, or what's good? $3 milli? I don't want to spend no $3 milli. Come on, man. This has got a freaking... It's got that TDI going on. Totally globular, dude. Globular cluster mod for your PSVR2. Oh, do I have the sound on? And it's like beep bop booping? Alright, then we'll turn this up. Excuse me. I apologize. What is it that you could do to these cars? I forgot. Can't you make them even faster somehow? Did I just buy $1 million car for no reason? What's the recommended car, dude? The hybrid. You know, I'm gonna put it on full fuel and I'm gonna see if I just don't have to stop. Because if I don't have to stop in the car, then I'll win. Hey, what's up? How you doing? You play sport mode? I might play sport mode later today. I'm gonna throw this back on. You gotta take these off though. Alright, let's try it, you guys. I'm a little skeptical, but like, I think my logic is sound that a TDI would be pretty good in this. Just gotta max fuel. See how many laps you get. Okay, sorry. I don't love these cars and how you sit in them, but this will do 10 laps without stopping, so we'll see. Okay, can I retry, you guys? I'm sorry, but this steering wheel is like way too close to my face. And I didn't get a good start, so might as well restart now. take advantage of this torque. I appreciate it, man. This has been pretty hard, to be honest. Come on, this car does not drive very well. 22 laps. Well, now wait a second. Now that I'm looking at it, it's only gonna last 5 laps, not 10 laps. So this car sucks. I don't want to drive this car. I don't understand why they do this. And the ones where it's like limited to a certain performance class, the cars will be like so disproportionate. I'll be like getting this car super bad handling. We'll just use this car again and we'll try with a better fuel map at the beginning. Okay. This is always the hardest challenge of the week, is especially if it's a GR1. Whatever, we'll catch up. You do it a multiplayer lobby? Is it just me, or is it like really hard to not get frustrated when the AI just pushes you off like that? I mean, I know he decided that he was going to drive into the grass, but it doesn't make me liable for it. Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, I deserved it kind of though, so I've moved on. I think we really, if we're just being honest with ourselves, just have to push the car better than I have been. pretty bad. I can't really blame the car if I'm driving like that, to be honest. Yeah, I'm definitely pushing it a little bit. Yeah, I appreciate you though. Okay, we got 2 laps left, so let's just keep an eye at least on our fuel. God, man. Sometimes avoiding these AIs is like way the hardest part. Oh. Definitely feeling a little defeated right now on that one. Because now what do? I'm 4 seconds behind again. So, no, you're doing better. No, it's all good. I totally overcooked it. Maybe we can redeem ourselves on this lap here. We'll see. No sense in giving up. I felt like giving up, to be honest, but we can see what we get. We're halfway there already. I've got 0.7 laps left, so I have to refuel after this. But I don't think I was able to push myself into 4th place in that other car, so this is the car. When you say join you, I'm not really sure what you mean. We were literally running out of fuel as we went in. Yeah, if I don't get the first place, or at least the podium, I'll do it again, but I'm not going to give up on this weekly challenge until I'm done with it, so if anything, I kind of just feel bad for people watching me do the same thing for 2 hours. So, alright, here we go. Okay, we gotta hope some people pit. There we go. This is the car to do it in, for sure. Like, if I don't win this time, then I'll do it again in this car, because this is the car. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing today? You having a good Friday? Keep in mind, we did have that one big crash at the beginning, so the fact that I'm in third and I don't have to pit, it means if I didn't crash at all, I'd be able to win in this car for sure. Lucky I didn't crash it though. To be honest. No! Alright, second place. We did it. We finally did it. Alright, let's see here. What does it say? I can't read that. How is the fuel? Pew 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 pew. Join you. What's the game name? Pew pew. Okay, I could do one round, but then I gotta take a break, bruh, because I've been playing for a minute. Oh, people have been texting me and I don't know what. Drift? Smoke and drive. This one? Or is it a different one? Is that Suzuka? Let's see here. Room details. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Okay, I'm not good at drifting though, just so you know. I don't have a handbrake that's hooked up or anything. Oh, no problem. This Miata is so insane, bro. I'll throw the traction control on. I'm scared. People are going this way. This car is so insane. It looks cool though. Yeah, I'm bad at drifting, man. Let's see it. I'm over here. I don't know where you're at. Nice. Watch that speedometer, dude. That's crazy, bro. Look how fast this thing goes. You gotta like get going to do a pull. Take me out to the ball game. No, they got some drift server or something. Whoa! You're telling me you wouldn't want to drive around in a Miata with this engine? I'm trying to get a cool drift camera. I had an NB Miata for a while and it was pretty fun. But they're very small. I didn't have one for about a year, maybe two, and then my friend had one and I got there. Where are you at? I can't tell. Are you got S13? Where's Hughes? Where is Hughes? I'm scared. Is this a race? We're doing a race? Okay. I think this one right here that I'm driving is probably my favorite iteration, honestly. The newest one. It's nice. NC is probably my least favorite, but I would own one for the right price. Jesus. This thing's so hard to control, though. It has been for a while. I think the Corvette engine really throws the balance off on the car or something. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's got that Corvette Stingray, like it's got the Stingray design on the hood and stuff. It's a very hard car to drive. It's really for the lulz. Oh my god, this is such a hard car to drive. Oh, we gotta see this drift up here. I don't know how people can get it going that long. That's so impressive to me. Okie dokie, I'm calling it there, you guys. I really appreciate everybody for hanging out. Be sure to subscribe if you didn't already. I'm going to be doing videos like this a lot, probably the next 3 months here, because I can't drive my real car for 3 months. Woo! So, yeah. I'd love to race with you guys and stuff. Now that I have this flat screen and everything, it makes it a lot easier for me to do something like that, really. You know, it's kind of more of an experience than you think to try to get into the VR headset and everything. It's really kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest. So, let me... Whoa, that's weird. Looks all like scratched and stuff. Oh, you can see through it or something. I don't know. Yeah, you can see inside. Isn't that crazy? Wow, that's amazing. Anyway, let me turn this on. I didn't see what you had said, so let me try to get to what you had said. I want to get a little bit better monitor here, I think. I'm thinking like 1080p 32-inch would be a lot better. Woo! Let me see that chat. You should try a controller. Yeah, I've tried the controller. I have a PS4 that I was playing on the controller and thinking was pretty fun too, so. But yeah, I got this wheel, and then the PS5 controller I have, the circle button sticks, so it kind of sucks. Peace out though. I'll probably play some other game. Have a good day, guys.